Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Mathews, your NWS Revolution play-by-play commentator for Revolution Impact, also known as First Night War and NWS Revolution pay-per-views. Today, I'm going to give you my NWS Revolution Impact Go Home Show review. And what a great show it was. Okay, let's begin with the review, shall we? The commentators for tonight's show were me, Josh Mathews, Don Callis, and Matt Stryker. MW's commentators, me, Josh Mathews, and Don Callis. We welcome the fans to United Center in Chicago, Illinois, and one down the match card. I, Josh Mathews, say we will feature Ian Clean versus Dan Abbott in the King of Insanity match as the opener. Then we will see Jack Harvey versus Monokuma. Then we will see Constable Jason Woon versus Cody Mercer for the Intercontinental Championship. And we will also see Devil the Demon versus JBF. Then Don Callis gets on the mic and says, we will then see the Crew versus Michael Scarsmine and Mike the X-Mud in the last man standing match for the MWS Tag Team Championships. Then we will see Psycho Mercer versus Sir Robert Knight. We will also see Cody Brainerd versus Jason Boyce. I, Josh Mathews, get back on the mic and say we will also have Johnny Carl versus Castillo. Then we will the Scooter State World with Sir Robert Knight in his corner versus Anubis. Then Wrestling Jesus will defend this Universal Championship against Michael Westport. And the final segment will be a Cody Brainerd and General Jerry face-to-face confrontation. I, Josh Mathews, and tell the fans to enjoy the show as me and Countess go to commentary with Matt Stryker as he plugged the first match. King of Insanity match. Ian Clean with Jack Harvey in his corner defeated Dan Lambert with Paul Heyman in his corner. This was the opening match as Ian wasted no time beating up Lambert and immediately busts him wide open by clipping him in the face, then breaking a glass wine bottle over his head, then smearing the blood all over his face as he punches him down, then gives him a shooting star press, then chokes him with the barbed wire. Lambert low blows Ian and busts him open with a barbed wire baseboard and clips him as he plants the roundhouse kick, then stomps on him and gives him jiu-jitsu moves, but it is not enough to keep Ian down as he throws Lambert into a ladder, then carries him up on top of the ladder, then suplexes him right through a table, then Ian dumps thumbtacks and nails and screws on the first. Ian body slams Lambert right onto them. He then stabs Lambert in the face with a wooden skewer. Ian drags Lambert to the rampway as he F5s him up the stage and through electrical equipment. Ian drags a bruised and bloodied Lambert back into the ring as he beats him with all kinds of weapons. Ian whacks Lambert with a candlestick and single point cane nonstop, then drops a barbed wire baseboarder on him. He pounds away at him, then plants Lambert with a one-winged angel and plants him with three more one-winged angels and one final one-winged angel off the top of the ladder and through 10 flaming glass tables and onto thumbtacks and nails and screws. The wing mat is covered with blood and barbed wire and weapons all over the place as Ian pins Lambert 1, 2, 3, winner Ian Clean via pinfall with one winged angel through 10 flaming tables. This match lasted 11 minutes. After the match, Michael Scarsmine and Mike the Axe murdered and attacked the Aces brothers from behind and beat the hell out of them until they fight back and forth back and forth and end up being separated by MWS security who desperately try to pull them apart, but Candace Aces brothers and Scott's mother associates brought all the way to the back. Wow, what a match! What a match! Dan Lambert got everything he deserved. What a match! Dan Lambert was a bloody mess. The question is how was he able to come back and interfere in a match later on in the show? But then backstage, Team Robert Knight, they Scooter St. William and Sir Robert Knight are shown backstage saying how they respect Jack Harvey's decision on leaving the Sons of Chaos. Knight then tells his best close friend and brother for life, Scooter St. William, that he will be taking him out to lunch at the Gauge, and then he will be taking Scooter, Cody Brainerd, Devin the Demon, Michael Wepper, and Castillo, and General Jerry out for pizza dinner at Giordano's Pizza. Scooter then thanks Knight and says he cannot wait. Mr. Corey Braxton Esquire then shows up as he gives Scooter and Sir Robert Knight an Internal Revenue new manual, then a guide to the Internal Revenue Service. Corey tells them to read it very well and study it very good because he will be giving them a test next week on learning how to study taxes and pay them on time. He also gives them a children's book. And because Scooter a notebook on how not to swear, and he also gives him G-rated family-friendly Blu-rays. Mr. Corey Braxton Esquire says Mr. Snippy is a good man, because profanity is wrong, scantily clad women are very wrong, and violence is wrong. Scooter Knight say, okay, sir, okay, you made your point. Mr. Corey Braxton Esquire them tell Scooter and Sir Rob Knight that he likes them and he knows they like him, and he will help them like them. And paying taxes and being family friendly is not a bad thing, it is a good thing, as he smiles and embraces Scooter and Sir Rob Knight. Very awkward moment, very awkward moment. And the second match was then, as me and Striker say Mr. Corey Braxton Esquire is trying to brainwash Scooter St. When I went Silver Knight as we plugged the second match, and it was Jack Harvey defeated Monokuma. This was a really good back and forth match. Monokuma got some good wrestling moves on Jack Harvey, and then all of a sudden Jack Harvey fought back, and he was very relentless in this match. Very relentless. I mean, the stuff he pulled. I mean, he gave Monokuma elbow strikes after elbow strikes. He kicked him. He hit him with a V trick and got so relentless that he and then Jack Harvey then then slammed Monokuma all around the ring and strangled him, and then did a couple chops to the chest, and then he hit him with a V trigger as Monokuma then kicked out and ended up hitting Jack Harvey with the burning hammer. Jack Harvey kicks out, gets right back up, and pounds away on Monokuma. That's right, he pounds away. Wait, and then Jack Harvey does the delete pose, the delete hand gesture, as he's beating down on Monokuma. He hits him with a dirty deeds and a mic check and pins him 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, winner of the match, Jack Harvey. And then there was also a backstage segment where the Shinobi Mafia Warriors attack Ian Cleaner and tell him to get the hell out of the NWS Revolution. Listen, and then Jack Harvey then after defeating Monokuma went backstage and took care of the Shinobi Mafia Warriors, but the Shinobi Mafia Warriors end up retreating like the cowards that they are. They are. However, the Aces brothers did send a message to the Shinobi Mafia Warriors saying next time they won't be so lucky. And then there was the third match. It was an NWS Intercontinental Championship match. Jason Woon with Baron Corbin versus Cody Mercer with Paul Heyman. This was the second match as Constable Jason Woon and Mercer wrestled back and forth, with Jason taking down Mercer and beating the hell out of him as he slams his head on all 4 turnbuckles. Then he gives him chops as Mercer fires back with uppercut, then knocks Jason in the coquina clutch, shades of Samoa Joe. But Jason kicks out as he drops Mercer with the end of days and goes to pin him, but Psylocke pulls out of the ref, allowing Mercer to plant Jason with the 450 splash and Canadian Destroy. Then Psylocke attacks Mercer and as well, causing the match to end in a no contest, winning no contest. And then Mercer's standing up yelling, saying who the F does Psylocke think he is? So does this mean so what does this mean? What does this mean? Are we going to see another match between Constable Jason Woon and Cody Mercer? So since this match ended in a no contest. But anyway, it was a good match regardless. And then backstage, the NWS Avengers are being interviewed by King Cody Bernard as he asks them who do they want to face next. The NWS Avengers said the Sons of Chaos. So they want, and they say next Thursday they will face them. But this coming Sunday, at Bragwatch, they challenge the Shinobi Mafia Warriors and Ministry of Joy to a grave consequence match, and there must be winners. The NWS then attack Cody Bernard and spray whipped cream out over him and dump a bag of condoms and sex toys out over him. Then they handcuff him and shove a Bob Serpent condom in his mouth. Okay. That the NWS Avengers. You never know what the NWS Avengers will do. But anyway, it's Cody Bernard, and Cody Bernard got exactly what he deserved. He deserved that attack and humiliation from the NWS Avengers. As we got 2 viewers. Okay. And then me, Striker, Galafas, they say serves Cody Bernard White. Don Kelly says, how is that funny? As me and Striker say, because it is Cody Bernard and he deserved it. And as we plugged the 4th match, it was Devin the Demon with Michael Cole defeated JBL with Ethan Zobel. This was the 3rd match as Devin and Demon wasted away on JBL and beat him from pure to the post. JBL wakes Devin in the eyes and snaps and punches him, then plants the last count clothesline from hell as he goes to pin him, but Devin kicks out and takes down JBL as he beats him from pillar to post as he gives him an old school and knocks him in a demon's gate, but JBL quickly reaches the ropes and gets out of him, and then low blows Devin as he gives him a scoop slam and an injury and a back body drop as he's about to plant another clothesline from hell. But Devin blocks it and gives him a big boot. And does some Undertaker wrestling moves on him. And in the end, he drops JBL with a chokeslam, tombstone piledriver, and last ride for the win. Winner Devin the Demon via pinfall with chokeslam, tombstone piledriver, and last ride. This match lasted 9 minutes. After the match, Devin gets on the mic and says he will beat Psycho Mercer with an inch of his life and become the new NWS Hardcore Champion. Show Psycho Mercer what Hardcore Psycho is really about. Wow. Very strong message from Devin Demon. Really good match as well. Really good match. And then there was a backstage segment with the Shinobi Mafia Warriors where they showed their video of taking King Cardi Bernard out to lunch last Friday and having a good time. And then they were backstage. And then speaking of, the Shinobi Mafia Warriors backstage rescue Cardi Bernard and untie him and take him to safety as he thanks them and calls the Shinobi Mafia Warriors his heroes and role models. Cardi Bernard is such a kiss ass. And then Punk was shown from his home via satellite cutting a promo on Dallas Counterman, hyping up his match against Dallas. He said this Sunday, the NWS bragging rights. Punk says there will be a win and there will be a massacre, and respect will be earned after the 60-minute Iron Man match. There will also be bloodshed and a time limit, and then there will be a final winner. And it will be, and then the Punk says it will be him. See you Sunday, Big Dal. Wow. And the Punk sending him a strong message to Dallas. As me, Callis, and Striker then talk about the feud between Dallas and Punk and ask what will happen this coming Sunday as we plug the 5th match. And it was for the NWS Tag Team Champions, last men standing. The crew, Jesse and Dallas defeated the Scars of Mind Associate co-general manager Michael Scott's Minor and Mike the Ex-Murder with Ethan Zobel in the corner. This was the 4th match and second field between the crew and the Scars of Mind Associate. It's the field as the both tag teams trade blows and get into a major back and forth wrestling match as crew dominate Minor and Mike until they fight back and give them a double suplex and aided drop kick and aided brainbuster. Then the crew fight back with a poetry in motion as Jesse gives Minor and Mike a death valley driver. The ref counts, but Minor and Mike get up at 7, and crew give them an aided neckbreak and aided splash as Dallas hits Minor and Mike with a body splash, and Jesse DDTs them, and then a battering ram, and then Minor and Mike hit the crew for a double bulldog and double choke slam as the ref counts, but only gets to 8. Then Minor and Mike hit a double crucifix bomb, then stop beating on them with steel chairs as the ref counts. The crew gets up at 9 to fight Minor and Mike off for a double flapjack on them, then a double hip toss and double fireman's carry as crew then gets a Singapore cane and hits Minor Mike with it, then slams him and sets up tables. He hits an elevated DDT right through the tables. The ref counts, and Minor Mike get up at 8.5. And as Minor drops Jesse and Dallas with the Minor bomb, then Mike murder bombs them. As Minor delivers the Scars of Murder, then they drop the crew with a double tombstone pile driver. The ref counts, and the crew gets up at 9.5. Then Dallas drops Minor and Mike with their sister Abigail as Jesse delivers a package pile driver. Then all of a sudden the crew and Scars of Murder Associate are batting it back and forth and grab 2 steel chairs and are about to concerto the crew, but Johnny Cow runs down and attacks Minor and Mike and lays them out the cow step. Then goes down the rampway as the crew beats them down on Minor and Mike. Then they bust them open for steel chairs. They fight back and are about to plant another double tombstone pile driver, but crew block it to deliver the sweet chin music pile driver combo through a table as the ref counts to 10, and the crew win the match to retain the NWS Tag Team titles. Those winning still NWS Tag Team Champions, the crew via last man standing. This match lasted 19 minutes. After the match, the crew and Scars and Mother Associates shake hands as a sign of respect and put on a great tag team last man standing match. Wow. So who will stop the crew? Wow. Can anybody stop the crew? They seem to be a very unstoppable force. And then backstage, Cody Bernard interviews Psycho Mercer and Paul Heyman and asks them what they think of Team Robert Night Day. Heyman says Team Robert Night Day is nothing but a poor whip-off of Rusev Day and that the SMW blogs are way better than Team Robert Night Day blogs. Psycho Mercer says that's right, and then says tonight he will beat Robert Night and show him who's boss. And he also dedicates this match to Cody Bernard. Cody Bernard then makes Psycho Mercer and says he is touched. As me and Mathews call Cody Bernard a kiss ass, Don Callis disagrees as we plug the sixth match. And it's Psycho Mercer with Paul Heyman in his corner defeated Sir Robert Knight with Michael Cole in his corner. Scooter St. Rollins was out at ringside as well as this was the sixth match with Knight and Psycho wrestling back and forth, then trading blows as Knight chops Psycho Mercer in the chest and locks him in the figure four, but Psycho Mercer refuses to tap on and fights Knight off as he gives him a leg drop, then locks him in the Psycho Mission. The Psycho Mission's Shades of Taz mission to hold, but Knight refuses to tap on and breaks the hold and slaps and punches Psycho Mercer, then slams his head on all four turnbuckles, then gives a Robert Knight swing, Shades of the Cesaro swing. Psycho Mercer is dizzy and passes out as Robert Knight goes to pin him, but Paul Heyman puts Psycho Mercer's foot on the rope, only to be chased by Scooter Snake Rollins. The Knight is beating the hell out of Psycho Mercer, giving him the Ric Flair chest chops and Ric Flair wrestling moves, and Psycho Mercer fights back and big boots Sir Robert Knight, then gives him a sidewalk slam. Then the Knight bites up Psycho Mercer and drops him to the Shades of Night as he goes to pin him, but Paul Heyman pulls out the referee and mocks him. Scooter is about to attack Paul Heyman, but he is low blowed by King Cody Bernard, who then holds him as Heyman pepper sprays Robert Knight in the face, then attacks Michael Cole and pepper sprays him as well, allowing Psycho Mercer to drop Sir Robert Knight with the Psycho Bomb for the pinfall. Winner Psycho Mercer severe pinfall with Psycho Bomb due to interference. This match lasted 15 minutes. And then after the match, a limping Dan Levin and JBL come down and attack Robert Knight while Cody Bernard is still holding Scooter St. William and making him watch it. The Shinobi Mafia Warriors come down along with the Ministry of Joy as Hellhound lays out Michael Cole and beats on Sir Robert Knight until Cody Braden and Michael Webb and Castillo and General Joy come down to even the odds. Scooter low blow kicks Cody Bernard and elbows him in the face, and the Sons of Chaos give chase to the Shinobi Mafia Warriors and Ministry of Joy as they retreat. Wow. So Psycho Mercer got a victory on Sir Robert Knight due to interference from Paul Heyman. And Scott Kisagir was held by Cody Bernard until the rest of the Sons of Chaos came down to even the odds, and then Scott Kisagir ended up low blowing Cody Bernard and elbowing him in the face. Love seeing that happen to Cody Bernard. And then Cody gets on the mic and demands Jason Voorhees come out and wrestle him right now as he does. Scooter St. Rollins and Sir Robert Knight then handcuff Cody Bernard and hold him hostage. They take him to the back. As me, Striker calls for the 7 matches, Cody Braden with Michael Cole defeated Jason Voorhees. This was the 7 matches. Cody beats the holy hell out of Voorhees and chops him in the chest and locks him in the sharpshooter, but Voorhees refuses to submit and gets out of it as he wakes Cody in the eyes and locks him in the Raven's Hollow and in the Crystal Lake of Fire. But Cody does not give up and breaks the hold as he beats up Jason Voorhees and slams him and strangles him with the ropes as he gives him the head slam and out for turnbuckles. Voorhees then fights back and plants an F-13 on Cody and he goes to pin him, but Cody kicks out of 2.5 super kicks Voorhees and finishes him off with the RKO. Winner Cody Braden via pinfall with RKO as this match lasted 11 minutes and 45 seconds. Wow. So apparently Scott Kisagir is a man again, thanks to Professor Hugo Strange giving him successful surgery, and Jason Voorhees won't kidnap Scooter St. William again. However, the Shinobi Mafia Warriors did leave a message backstage saying Sons of Chaos, the war is far from over. Wow. So what's gonna happen? What are the Shinobi Mafia Warriors gonna do next? Anyway, backstage, Scooter St. William and Sir Robert Knight have Cody Bernard tied up and gagged as they tell him they are keeping him hostage for what he did last week, and if he tries to escape, they will beat him up. Couldn't have. Josh Mathews, love seeing that happen to Cody Bernard. I love seeing Cody Bernard held hostage by by the Sons of Chaos and Team Robin Night Day. That's just an amazing moment. And then me and Striker saying commentary with laughter and excitement for things for NWS interviewer Carly Bernard have gone south, and that's what he gets for attacking and screwing over the Sons of Chaos last week and costing Sir Robin Knight his match earlier today as as me, Striker, and Carlos plugged the eighth match. It was Johnny Carl defeated Castillo. This was the eighth match as Johnny Carl and Castillo had a good back and forth wrestling match with Carl taking down Castillo and giving him paw drops and an atomic drop. Then Castillo fights back and gives Carl a running knee and an STO and a fallaway slam. Then Carl clotheslines Castillo and hits a flatliner on him. Then a backhand chop and a cowplex. Then he locks Castillo in the cover as Castillo does not give up and gets out of it. Then plants the angel pedigree on Johnny Carl as he goes to pin, but Carl kicks out at 2.5 and drops Castillo with the cow slam for the free count. Winner Johnny Carl via pinfall cow slam. And this match lasted 14 minutes. After the match, Castillo shakes Johnny Carl's paw and nods his head in approval and respect. After the match, Michael Mine and Mike the Ex-Murder attack Johnny Carl and double tombstone him, sending him a message. Then the Aces brothers come down and as Mine and Mike retreat. Wow. Good match, good match. I'd like to see more of what Johnny Carl could do. Maybe Josh Mathews can get an interview with Johnny Carl one of these days. That would be very interesting. And then backstage, the Sons of Chaos still have King Cody Bernard held hostage as Cody slaps Cody Bernard and chops him in the chest and shoves hands up and shampoo and conditioner in his mouth and brushes his teeth with toothpaste and rinses out with mouthwash. And Cody puts shampoo and conditioner on Cody Bernard's hair and retapes his mouth shut, and threatens to give him a second RKO if he pisses him up and attempts to escape. Wow. That's just amazing. That's just amazing. Like I said, Josh Mathews, love seeing Cody Bernard held hostage. As me and Striker saying that things are turning worse for Cody Bernard, and rightfully so, as me, Striker, and Carlos plug the ninth match, and it's for the NWS Women's Championship match. The Fabulous Fury defeated the Balor Twins. This was the ninth match as the Balor Twins tracked down Fury and as the Balor Twins took down Fury and Bree gave her yes kicks and then they hit a suicide dive on Fury and they go to pin her, but she kicks out and bites off Bree and Nikki Bella and then slaps them around and suplexes them and gives them a suicide dive of her own. And the Balor Twins fight back and plant their finish on Fury as they argue over which one wants to pin her, allowing Fury to drop them both the Fury drop and then she locks them in the Fury statement, causing the Balor Twins to tap out when it's still NWS Women's Champion, the Fabulous Fury, with via submission with Fury statement as this match lasted 15 minutes and 46 seconds. Wow. What a good match. What a good match. I like what the Fabulous Fury is doing. I like that the Fabulous Fury is now defending the NWS Women's Championship on a weekly basis. And from what I heard, apparently the Fabulous Fury will be defending her NWS Women's Championship against Hellhound Sister this coming Sunday. If Hellhound Sister is still on, I'd like to see that match. And then backstage, Sir Robert Knight is hyping up Scooter St. One for his match against Anubis as he pats him on the back and massages him and gets him ready. Then there's a Team Robert Knight Day vlog hanging out in downtown Chicago, Illinois. Footage from earlier today. A huge limousine arrived at the Embassy Suites by Hilton Chicago, downtown Magnificent Mile as the Sons of Chaos, Scooter, Robert Knight, General J, Michael Weapon, Castillo arrive and check into their hotel suites. Scooter St. William and Sir Robert Knight pay for everyone, then have breakfast at the hotel, and then a tour bus just takes them to the Shed Aquarium where they are given a tour and eat lunch as they then take pictures of the fish and dolphins and reptiles as they take a tour bus to Navy Pier and get on a ship. And they have a wonderful tour and they have dinner at Harry Carey's Tavern, Navy Pier. Then they get to take more pictures at Navy Pier. Then they take the tour bus back to the hotel as the limo takes them to the arena. Wow, I gotta say, what an amazing episode of Team Robert Night Day vlog. These Team Robert Night Day vlogs just keep getting better and better. And then me, Carlos, and Striker say Sons of Chaos had an amazing time in downtown Chicago as we plugged the co-main event. Scooter St. William with Sir Robert Knight defeated Anubis. This was the 10th match as Scooter and Anubis wrestled back and forth, with Scooter taking down Anubis and beating the hell out of him until Anubis claws him in the face and slams him and gives him an enziguri and a swinging neck breaker as Scooter fights back and spinebusters Anubis and locks him in the Scooter recliner, but Anubis refuses to submit and is able to get out of it as he locks Scooter in a headlock, but he does not submit, and then Anubis gets mad and drops Scooter with the Doomsday device as he goes to pin him, but Scooter gets his shoulder up, and then Anubis starts going crazy and is freaking out as he drops Scooter with another Doomsday device as he goes to pin him, but Scooter kicks out and then gives Anubis a backbreak and a leg dive and then a flying headbutt as Scooter and Anubis was put a nice back and forth wrestling match of move up to move and submission after submissions, and in the end, Scooter delivers the Scooter Bottom People's Album Blue Thunder Bomb on Anubis for the victory. Winner Scooter St. Willem via pinfall with Scooter Bottom People's Album Blue Thunder Bomb. This match lasted 50 minutes. After the match, Anubis congratulates Scooter on beating him, but he warns him next week he won't be so lucky as he teleports. Then Sir Robert Knight comes in the ring and raises Scooter's arm, shakes his head, and embraces him as they take pictures with the fans head to the back. Wow. Wow. So apparently Anubis said he's not done with Scooter St. William just yet. Wow. And then backstage, Will Field interviews Cody Blade and asks him his thoughts on General Jerry. Cody says he has the utmost respect for General Jerry and is happy he is a fighting NWS World Heavyweight Champion, but he needs to prove he is ready to face him this coming Sunday at Dragon tonight. He will put that theory to test when he confronts him. As Carson Striker say strong words from #1 contender Cody Blade, and they plugged the main event. It was NWS Universal Championship. Wrestling Jesus with the Fabulous Fury defeated Michael Rappaport with Michael Cole. This was the main event as WJ and Rappaport had an amazing match. Wrestled back and forth with WJ taking down Rappaport and giving him a body press and Lou Fest press, and Rappaport fights back with a swift kick. And then it's been a double arm DDT as he goes to pin him, but WJ kicks out and takes him down with an airplane spin. And Rappaport fights back with a crazy shooting star press and a diving fist chop. Then WJ does a diving headbutt and diving elbow chop and a Van Daminator as he goes to pin Rappaport, but he kicks out at 2.5. Then Rappaport does a diving senton and drops WJ with the skull crushing finale as he goes to pin him, but WJ gets his shoulder up and gives a backflip slam, then a spinning heel kick and a double axe handle, then plants the pump handle slam for the win to retain the NWS Universal Championship. Winning still NWS Universal Champion Wrestling Jesus via pinfall with pump handle slam. This match lasted 60 minutes and 55 seconds. After the match, WJ and Rappaport shake hands and fist bump as a sign of true respect. Wow, what a main event! What an amazing main event! As me, Don Kelson, and Matt Striker plug the NWS Bragging Rights pay-per-view card and go over the matches. And then it's General Jerry and when Cody Blade a face-to-face confrontation. Josh Mathews hosted General Jerry and Cody Blade a face-to-face confrontation. Cody comes out first, then NWS World Heavyweight Champion General Jerry. Josh Mathews asks Cody how ready and focused he is on wrestling Jerry for the World Heavyweight Championship. Cody says more ready than he has ever been before and more focused than he has ever been. And he tells Jerry that he respects him and considers him a friend and finds him funny and entertaining. But come this Sunday, it's time to put all the comedy and jokes aside and be serious. Because if he doesn't, then it will be an easy cakewalk for him. Josh Mathews asked Jerry his thoughts on what Cody just said. Jerry laughed and danced and said he can be funny and entertaining and he can be a real serious ass kicker. And there's no way, Cody, that you will beat me this Sunday because I will do whatever it takes to win and walk out still the NWS World Heavyweight Champion, General Jerry says. And then Josh Matheson asked Cody his thoughts of what Jerry just said. Cody tells Jerry, you come out here dancing and acting out funny, but you say you can be a real serious ass kicker, but he does not think he will because with all due respect, he seems more focused on dancing and partying than defending his NWS World Heavyweight Championship against him because he does not think he is ready. As Cody slaps Jerry, Jerry calls Cody a little son of a bitch, and then they get into a huge bond, trade blows as the NWS security and NWS roster come out and pull them apart and restrain him. Josh Mathews say, return to the commentary table with Matt Striker and Don Carson and say tension rising between NWS World Heavyweight Champion Cody Blade and #1 contender. I say tension rising between NWS World Heavyweight Champion General Jerry and #1 contender Cody Blade as they will square off this Sunday in the main event for the NWS World Heavyweight Championship. Who will win? Will General Jerry retain his NWS World Heavyweight Champion, or Cody Bryant find a way to beat General Jerry? And then I say, also, also, will the Crew still be NWS Tag Team champions when they face Cody Mercer and Jason Boyce at bragging rights? Will Team Robin Knight they finally shut Dan Neville and JBR up in a Hell in a Cell match? What will happen? What will happen with the Reunited Aces brothers? There's an disguise amount of associates as they wrestle in a Hell in a Cell Kingdom Insanity match. Will there be a declared winner in the Dallas Condiment and the Punk 60-man Iron Man match? And what else will happen at bragging rights? We are out of time. Good night, everybody. Callis says, see you at the pay-per-view. Striker thanks the fans for coming as the show goes up the air with MW's World Heavyweight Champion General Jerry, number one contender Cody Bryant still being restrained. Wow. What a way to end the show. What a way. I mean, this Sunday is MW's bragging rights. I like this. So, but the question is will General Jerry still be the World Heavyweight Champion after bragging rights, or will Cody Bryant find a way to beat General Jerry? What will happen? What is going to happen this coming Sunday at NWS bragging rights? And just to know, the NWS bragging rights pay-per-view will be at the Outstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois. That's right. The NWS bragging rights pay-per-view will be at the Outstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois. Wow. Will we hear from Jack Harvey? Will we hear from Scooter St. William? Will we hear when will General Jerry cut his next promo? And also, when will Cody Bryant cut his next promo? What is Cody Bryant going to say in his next promo? Will Cody Bryant will number one contender Cody Bryant talk about the brawl that he and General Jerry had at the end of the show? What is going to happen? And shout out to the viewer that's watching. I'm going to see if there's any comments in the comment section. Is John Morrison ever going to be Impact World Champion? Absolutely. I think that John Morrison is going to defeat Austin Aries for the Impact World Heavyweight Champion at Bound for Glory. I definitely see that happening. And thank you for the question. Also, shout out to Doc Memes. Shout out to him and subscribe to his channel. Anyway, I would like to thank the viewers for watching. Thank you for the views. I really appreciate it. And I will see you late. Josh Mathews, will be back late Sunday night to do the MWS Bragging Rights pay-per-view reveal. But anyway, make sure you subscribe to the MWS Revolution for all your promos, wrestling matches, face-to-face competitions, comedy, and breakdown previews, reviews, and interviews. Like your MWS Revolution Facebook page and Instagram page, and follow us at Twitter at MWS Revolution. That's right, at MWS Revolution. Anyway, that is all Josh Mathews got to say. That is all Josh Mathews got to say, and keep it classy, Class A, and to answer the question again, yes, I do think that John Morrison will become the next Impact World Heavyweight Champion at Bound for Glory. Check that out. October 14th, on Fight Network and pay-per-view, and you once again, you all keep it classy and A Class A, and good night, everybody, and namaste. And Josh Mathews, will see you late Sunday night for the MWS Bragging Rights pay-per-view reveal. And once again, shout out to Doc Memes and shout out to all the members of the MWS Revolution, and namaste. Josh Mathews out.